What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're playing more VGC with Acebo, and as you can see, I have this kick-ass overlay that my awesome friend Marcus made for me. It's just the best thing I've ever seen in my life, and huge shout out to him. He made it, and he basically gave it to me for near nothing. Like, I didn't have to pay hardly anything, and it's awesome. It's fantastic. So now we can hopefully have a little bit more professional type videos. Yes, so as you can see, I moved the team. We're using a team that I used earlier in the year: Gardy, Tapu Fini, Incineroar, Ferrothorn, Zapdos, and Landorus. Changes from earlier in the year: Incineroar is now Assault Vest, and Landorus is now Scarfed. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. So we're just gonna hopefully get into a match. We're at 1571, and yeah, we'll see if we can win with this team. I know the camera up team was a kind of a hit or miss. It was either you win, you do really well and win, or you struggle because you can't get up Trick Room. So hopefully we can find us a team to play. And if the in-game audio is a little weird, I'm having to hold my 3DS because it's currently charging because it was about to die. So I apologize for that. And I appreciate for everybody, well, 1461 from Italy who are playing, but I appreciate everybody who comes out and sees the videos. It really means a lot, gives likes on them. Makes me feel good to see likes on the videos and comments. And he is using Metagross, Oranguru, Garchomp, Heatran, Naganadel, and Kartana. So he has the Oranguru, but I'm not seeing a big Trick Room presence. I mean, Heatran, but what do we want to lead here? Do we want to get our own Tailwind up? That's probably the best, right? So what, you think? Zapdos. He doesn't have Fake Out, so maybe Incineroar is a good play. He has Poison and Double Steel, no, Triple Steel. Yeah, so Gardevoir is probably not the best choice here. So Tapu Fini, Landorus. Yeah. I really like Gardevoir because of its damage output, but when you have Metagross, Kartana, Heatran, and Naganadel on the same team, you probably don't want to bring it. Even though it can hit Naganadel super effectively and can obliterate Kartana, even though it's resisted. And Incineroar does have low kick, so that could come in handy against Heatran if it came down to it. And we lead Zapdos and Incineroar. My opponent leads Heatran, Naganadel. Alright, so what's the play here? I don't want him to get a substitute up. But at the same time, I want to get Tailwind up. And I think I can play around a substitute, considering I have Landorus and Tapu Fini in the back. So I'm going to go for Tailwind here. And I'm going to fake out the Naganadel because that'll break any sash it has and prevent it from setting up Tailwind. So we do get Tailwind. So Zapdos is faster than Incineroar, as expected. And he goes for a Will-O-Wisp into Incineroar. Huh. I wonder if he was predicting the switch out into Landorus there again. That'd have been a hard read. A good read. Alright, I think I'm going to go Hidden Power Ice. Knockoff. Into the Naganadel. Honestly, I don't know if I'll be fast enough with Incineroar to get the KO here before Tailwind goes up. I hope so. Oh, it actually picks up the KO. Oh, it's a crit. That mattered. That mattered. We'll see the knockoff. See what this knocks off. Wise Glasses. What do wise glasses do? And now flamethrower chunked. So see, my opponent brings in, we are in a good spot. We have Tailwind up for 2 more turns. He brings in the Oranguru. So I definitely want to knock off Oranguru, but I don't want Trick Room going up. I'm gonna Electrium Z, Heatran, and we'll knock off Oranguru. This probably won't KO Oranguru, but it'll do good damage. He does protect, so probably doubled into Oranguru would have been the better play there. But this will still do, I don't know, 20%. Big damage, alright. See how much this knockoff will do to the Oranguru. Knocks his leftovers off, so that was actually a really powerful knockoff. So now, Tailwind is kind of pointless, except for the fact that my Incineroar is faster than Heatran now. I think probably the best play is just the Thunderbolt, the Heatran. What to do with Incineroar? I think I'm going to switch out to Tapu Fini here. It could take an Earth Power, Flamethrower, whatever it's got. See Psychic come out from the Oranguru into the Zapdos. And Flamethrower into the Tapu Fini slot. Just Thunderbolt, see if it takes out Heatran, and it does. Nice. So now Tailwind is gone. And we have 3 more turns of Trick Room. You'll see my opponent brings in either Kartana, Garchomp, or Metagross. Use the Metagross. Alright. I wonder if this is Mega. Or if the Mega was Garchomp. I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Oranguru, if I can get it off. And what do I do with Finny? I think I'll Scald the Oranguru too. And he protects, so that's a good play. I wonder if he'll protect with Oranguru as well. No. And Finny actually outspeeds Oranguru. Let's see who's reversing Trick Room. Probably what he was gonna go for. So now we are in a good spot. 1 on 4. I don't really care about the 4-0 here, so I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt and Scald. And it is Mega Metagross. And that'll spell the end for Zapdos. But now we can bring in our Incineroar. And now we need to just juggle Intimidates and guarantee that this Metagross cannot do anything. So this may prolong the battle a little bit, but it's probably the safer thing to do. Just fake out and switch into Landorus, and now he's just double Intimidate. And there's the expected protect, block the fake out. And now I can U-turn out, back into Tapu Fini, and Flare Blitz. Now at -2, hopefully anything he tries to do won't be as effective. And there's the Ice Punch into the Landorus slot, so nice. Does about 15 damage, and Flare Blitz should be enough to close the game out. And it is, nice. Right, so good game from my opponent. That really shows just how good this team is. The switching power, their capabilities, the type synergy is really good. And double intimidate between the fake out and the U-turn. It's a really good team, and that's why it's very popular right now. So we'll try to get one more game in here. And I just can't get over how good this overlay looks. I just sit there and stare at it. It looks so good. Marcus did such a fantastic job. Alright, we're at 1583, so maybe with this next, if we can win the next one, we'll break the 1600s. But more than likely, we'll be about 1595. If we can win. If we don't manage to pull it out, we'll drop down to 1571 or whatever. And we're playing a 1559 opponent from Italy, who is using Gengar, Incineroar, Kartana, Tapu Bulu, Landorus, and Komodo. Okay, so first thoughts, Mega Gengar. Either Choice Scarf Bulu or Choice Scarf Kartana. He has that grass, what you call it, overwhelming grass force there. You have the Landorus with Tapu Bulu, maybe a special Landorus. So definitely Trick Room here is my friend. If I can get Gardevoir in Trick Room, I think I can do well. But what's the best way to do that? The best method for that is probably to use... Well, is it? I could just lead Finny. No. This team is a pain. Let's go Gardevoir, Landorus, Incineroar, and Tapu Fini. Man, that's a pain. He's got the double grass to stop Finny. Ferrothorn can't really do anything against Komodo, Incineroar, I mean, any of his mons. He's got double intimidate. Ooh, excuse me. It's early. It's like 9 o'clock. I know it's not that early, but still. Mega Gengar is incredible. So we have Gengar and Incineroar against Gardevoir and Landorus. So we will get the initial Intimidate off. Incineroar intimidates. I think Gardevoir can take a Sludge Bomb. I think. I don't know. I think I definitely want to protect, though. And bring in my Incineroar. I would expect him to fake out into the Incineroar slot and Sludge Bomb into Gardevoir, or make a read and Shadow Ball into the Incineroar slot. And obviously Gengar's faster, so we'll have to see what's going on here. The main thing I need to do is get rid of that Gengar here. There's the fake out. That's That's a crit. Alright. What's the play? I think I have to Trick Room here and fake out. Right. And pray I can win a Sludge Bomb. If I don't win a Sludge Bomb, I don't think I can win the game. We'll see. 7 HP. Holy crap. We do get Trick Room up. That's awesome. So now, Gardevoir's kind of in a point where I can't switch out, and then Cineroar will probably underspeed me. I want to protect. I don't want to sack Gardevoir. I don't want to sack Gardevoir, but I like to knock off Gengar and knock it out. Just Tapu Bulu. Alright, so what's going through my head right here? Knock off Bulu, whatever it's carrying. I have Papa Berry. See Flare Blitz. Alright, so what's the play? I have a strong feeling Incineroar will underspeed Gardevoir. So we'll just go for a Hyper Voice, and I'll go for a I'll go for the Flare Blitz. Probably should have low kicked into Incineroar, but that's alright. He does underspeed, I figured. Alright, we are in a pickle. Sticky pickle. So I'll bring in Landorus. I'd like to Flare Blitz into Bulu again. You could bring in Komodo. I don't know if a superpower would knock out Incineroar. But is Incineroar really a problem because I have Finny in the back? I think I'm going to U-turn and Flare Blitz that slot. He does switch out. Into Kartana, okay. Take out Bulu for Gengar. So we may get a K on the Gengar here. But at this point I don't think the Gengar is really the issue. So there goes the Gengar. We bring in Tapu Fini in front of Kartana. And probably another Bulu. That's not good. Not good. And I'm not carrying Protect on this Tapu Fini either. So he'll probably bring Bulu right back in. Incineroar, okay. So the play I'm going to make here is I'm going to Icy Wind. Because I know for a fact that this spread can live a Jolly Leaf Blade. And I'm going to switch out into Landorus to get an Intimidate. Let's see what he does. We need to make the reads here, people. These are some awesome games, by the way. And he fakes out into Landorus. Nice. And I actually outspeed Kartana. That's different. Oh, we're in Trick Room. Duh. Duh. Sorry. And he tailwinds, okay. So, tailwind -1, I'm still Scarf, so I'm still faster. Which means I'm gonna Icy Wind again. And Rock Slide. And we're gonna go for the Rock Slide flinches for the win. That's right. Rock Slide all day. Do have Incineroar in the back, so that's extra Intimidate. Switches out, okay. Powers up his Leaf Blade right here. Alright, he got the crit, that stinks, but alright. We're still alright. Even though it definitely mattered. So we'll bring in our our Incineroar. Kartana is at -2, Bulu is at -1. What's the play here? No, Kartana's at -1 now because he got the Beast Boost. I guess another Icy Wind and Flare Blitz into Bulu? My opponent should probably double into Finny. Katana protects. What to do? Kartana will probably Leaf Blade into Finny, and Incineroar will probably fake out Incineroar, right? At least that's what I would probably do. Yeah. There's the Leaf Blade. I don't think I counted for grassy terrain. It's alright. Good game to my opponent. Kartana, Bulu just proved to be too powerful for this team. I don't think there's much we could have done in this situation at all. Maybe on the turn that he went for Tailwind, went for a Scald on Kartana. Might have been better, I don't know. Yeah, but good game to my opponent. I'll probably lock in the forfeit after this turn. This overlay is still awesome. Well played. That's an awesome team. Anyway, we'll pull in the forfeit. No shame in losing. Especially to that good of a player. Well played. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I know I did, because I got to stare at my overlay the whole time. But if you liked the video, make sure to give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment below. And yeah, hopefully we'll get a new episode out for you tomorrow. And we'll talk to you later. Peace out.